And we are back once again to KonoSuba Fantastic Days. Today we are here doing Leah's character episodes. So let's see what Leah likes to do in her free time or maybe on adventures. I hope we get to see Leah paired with some different characters that aren't the Axo Hearts or the KonoSuba crew. Because I want to see her interact with other characters that we don't usually get to see her with. Like maybe Cecily, Rin, Dust, Melissa, Mia, Amy, or maybe royalty like Iris or Claire.
KonoSuba.
Leah, Part 1. Leah, Erica, and Cielo were discussing how to boost their group's popularity. It's been just over a year since we formed Axo Hearts. It seems like it was just yesterday. We've had shows outside of Axo, but we've still got a long way to go as dancers. People just don't understand. My cuteness is just way ahead of the curve. Still, we've got to do something about it. We should find a way to get more fans, don't you think? I'd say there are two ways to go about building our fame. The first is expanding our repertoire of skills as idols. Or we could work harder at what we're already good at. Which would be better? Further polish or fix our weak points? It's a tough choice. I see what you're saying, Leah, but you're much too stubborn. First of all, we need to focus on the root of the problem. The root of the problem? What do you mean? Remember our performance yesterday? I was in the middle of my solo. If you close your eyes, you can hear the crowd cheering me on, right? Yeah, you do have a lot of hardcore fans, Erica. Ah, the fates were truly smiling down upon me when they decided to give me such an incredibly cute form. So what are you getting at? Ahem. You want to know why I have so many zealous fans? It's because I'm not just cute, I'm charming too. In other words, you two are lacking in charm. Especially you, Leah. Huh? Me? I suppose I'm not all that charming either. You're fine, Cielo. We all know you're not good with guys, so you're better off that way. But you, Leah, you really need to step up your game. Lately, you've been more cool than cute. You'll never be a famous dancer if you're not cute. I feel like there is some truth to what Erica is saying, but not exactly in the way that she wants it. Because I do think all idols can be cute, pretty, handsome, depending on if they're guys or girls. And all of them don't need to be the same kind of cute as Erica. Because I'm sure Leah has some charm to her of having a confident, independent woman. While Cielo has some charm of being that shy girl that a lot of people like. The type to just be all flustered and not want to be around guys. Either guys she likes or she's just too shy to be out in public. And then there's Erica's cuteness, which is just the normal cuteness, but just kind of self-centered in thinking that cuteness is all she needs, even though she is pretty too. I suppose that does stand to reason, but I don't understand this charm you're after. It's simple. In a nutshell, charm boils down to cute moves and a cuter smile. Now show me what you've got. We want people to remember you. I don't like being put on the spot like this. Okay, how about you show her how it's done, Erika? Ah, I'd appreciate that. Okay, if I have to, watch closely. I'm Erika, the cutie of Axel Hearts. Okay, everyone, ready your hearts. Go, Axel! That soft tone, those smooth movements. I can't! Don't give me that. Just get up there and do it. You're our leader, aren't you? Leah, you know better than to give up on something before you've even tried it. Alright, I'll give it a shot. First, we'll start with your posture. Like this? You call that a smile? Mind the angle of your arms. Leah, remember you're in front of an audience. I didn't expect you to be so harsh too, Cielo. Okay, how about this? Very good. Now say your line. Axel Hearts! So here's a good look at the portrait. It looks pretty good. Nothing too bad, nothing too good. You can see Leah and Erika in the picture. Unfortunately, you can't see Cielo. I wonder, how do they make these 3-star arts? Do they always start with the art first and then create the story around the art? Or do they make the portrait coincide with the story? Because in this one, it's just Erika and Leah. No Cielo in the picture helping out as well. But the main ones, I guess, would be Erika and Leah. And in this portrait, she is training to try and be cuter. So yeah, I don't know which one comes first. Either the story or the portrait. You just shouted our group's name like a special attack. That wasn't cute at all. Now try again, but cuter. Give us a more natural smile. I was just about to say that. The way she shouted their name sounded more like a special attack than her saying something cute. Like, it didn't even seem like they were feeding her lines. It seems like they were more of working on her posture and making cute poses than feeding her cute lines to say. So I don't know if Leah's at fault here. Like, unless that was happening off screen, I don't think you can blame Leah here. Is this okay? Yikes, Leah! You look like you're angry at someone. Forget it. You can take attention away from your face with your moves. Look lively. Try hopping around and stuff. Yep. Ha! Not good enough. Cuter. Leah, try putting your hands on your head like bunny ears. Ha! Ha! That's a little better, I guess. Now give us a playful pose. Ready, go. Are you trying to make fun of me? No, no, no. You need to look more inviting than that. Glance upward, pleadingly. Really knock 'em dead. My eyes may be cool, but my heart is on fire. We can have a hot time together. That's a lot better, Leah. You remind me of Erika. Wow, Leah's VA has some range. That she's able to do such a cutesy voice. Pretty different from her normal voice. So I guess that would be Leah going into different aspects and expanding her repertoire. She could probably do some voice acting, if not change her voice when doing different songs. But what's with these weird lines they have her saying? My eyes may be cool, but my heart is on fire. We can have a hot time together. Like, I'm pretty sure that can give the wrong signal to the fans. But we can have hot time together? That sounds like something you do not want to tell the fans you want to have with them. Or as in having a hot time, like everyone's going to be sweating, singing, and kind of exercising while they're playing with the glow sticks, cheering on the Axel Hearts. And also the Axel Hearts are going to be sweaty, like constantly dancing, moving, and singing. Finally, you need to put it all together. Give us your best with your cutest voice. All eyes are on me. Bam! Okay, that's enough for today. You're showing improvement. Good work, Leah. I'll put on some tea for us. I'm beat. This is way tougher than our usual practice. Will all this really make us famous? No. I need to have more faith in my friends. I need to practice more while it's still fresh in my mind. We can have a hot time together. All eyes are on me. Bam! Kazuma! How long have you been standing there? Hey, Leah. How are you? Don't worry, I didn't see anything. You liar! I bet you saw the whole thing. Sob. Well, yeah. I guess I saw it all. But hey, I thought you were pretty cute. I love how Kazuma had a little smirk / laugh in the beginning. He's trying to hold in his laughter because I'm guessing he doesn't see Leah as the cute type of girl. So her trying to do a cute voice, say all these like sexy / cute things to try and win over people. He probably just thinks it's ridiculous for Leah to do it. Now he can probably see Erika saying all that stuff, but he probably can't see Cielo or Leah saying it. Because I would just imagine you would only think of Leah saying wholesome things or just brave things. Nothing that would be kind of dumb or like very flirty or sexual from Leah at all. You did? Yeah, I think people who are into that sort of thing will like it a lot. I'm not entirely sure, but I trust you, Kazuma. I'll try it out at our next show. Forgive me, Leah. You need to learn this lesson on your own. See the audience's reaction for yourself. At their next show, Leah tried to be as cute as she could, but gave up after seeing the crowd's half-hearted reactions. I think that is funny that Kazuma wanted Leah to learn the lesson the hard way. Now, I'm sure it wouldn't have hurt for him to just tell her early that, hey, that's probably not going to work because everyone else already has an image of you, and that your fans probably aren't going to like you changing up your image into trying to be just like Erika. Because probably Leah's dedicated hardcore fan base likes it that she's confident and not as cute as the other girls. Like, they would rather want a braver, more confident girl that can, like, stand side by side or be more braver than them. So yeah, he just set her up for failure. The thing there is that they didn't exactly have a outside party to tell Leah no. Like, Kazuma could have been that outside party. Like, he's not directly in the Axel Hearts, but he's not, like, completely outside of the friend group to where his opinion has no value. He's in the middle. He has a lot of value because he is a good friend with the Axel Hearts. So if he would have told Leah, I'm sure he could have helped in not sending her down the wrong path. Because the thing is, Erika and Cielo were right in, like, brainstorming what could help the Axel Hearts' image, but they were wrong in what needed to be done, which was changing Leah's image into cute instead of staying to her normal thing of being cool. And Leah was surrounded by yes women that just kind of thought cute was the way to go. And so that's why that was going to eventually fail and why they were going down a bad route. But Kazuma didn't want to be there, and tell her no, he just wanted to see the reactions of what would happen and that they would learn for themselves. I kind of wish there it would have said Erica, Cielo, and Leah all saw the reactions and kind of gave up instead of just Leah. But then again, this is Leah's character episode, not the Axel Hart's character episodes.
冒険の奇跡をご覧になりますか？このすば
Leah, Part 2. Sigh, I'm exhausted. Leah had been looking more haggard than usual and collapsed face first into bed. What a week! I really worked my tail off. A few days earlier, why do I have to clean the stage? I'm supposed to be the one standing on it, not sweeping it. Stop complaining. At least we get to use the stage. Besides, we've got no money. This way, we save on the cleaning bill. But our costumes will get dirty if we clean in them. That's not very cute, and being cute is what I'm all about. That's not a problem. Our manager gave us clothes to clean in. You expected me to wear this? Absolutely not. It's not even remotely cute. Erica, dear, don't be like that. Erica's selfishness sure is a pain. On another day, Cielo, your face is so cute and petite when I see it up close. Can I shake your hand? Ahaha, of course you can. Thank you so much for coming to see us today. Cielo is good at dealing with our female fans, but... Pant, pant. Cielo, shake my hand. Eek! Cielo, stop it. Ugh, I did it again. I'm so sorry. Are you alright? I'd be lying if I said I was. Cielo's fist sure pack a wallop. Mister, hang in there. On yet another day, we're on soon. I need to focus. Leah! What's the matter? I only have 49 pairs of gloves for the meet and greet. I can't do this if I don't have 50. Does one pair make that big of a difference? Hey Leah, I cut my bangs just a bit shorter than usual. How do I look? Are they cute? Yeah, cuter than ever. You really think so? How cute are they? Tell me about how cute I am. Come on, tell me. Well... Leah, if I don't have enough gloves, I might end up actually touching a man's hand. Yeah, I can see why Leah has been so tired this week. She has to deal with her teammates, which are very different sets of problems. I wonder if we'll see a flashback to them adventuring having different problems. But her teammates have these weird problems that it's not easy for her to deal with, and they can't even deal with it themselves. Erica wanting constant affirmation, being like, yes, you're so cute, and just getting showered with compliments. While Cielo also needs affirmation too, in like trying not to touch guys, by having 50 gloves and somehow can't be comfortable enough with 49. She's that scared of a man touching her. Like, I don't remember what the trauma is exactly, why she's scared of men. Because I think she can touch her father, but any other man, she always punches. And right here, they're kind of playing up a little bit more of Erica and Cielo's babiness. Because usually in other events and in the story mode, we see Cielo and Erica be kind of competent. But here, I don't know if it's because they're still pretty new to this. Erica and Cielo aren't competent in, like, needing confirmations of their cuteness and safety away from men as often. So how much cuter do I look with these shorter bangs? Hey, Leah! Enough! What difference does a pair of gloves or a little trim make? Please, just let me concentrate! Leah recalled the past week and let out a deep sigh. Woo! This week took so much out of me. I'm always looking out after everyone else. Who's going to look after me? You'll always have me, dearest Leah. Kanjiro! Leah grabbed her beloved stuffed toy fox and made it talk while moving its arms and legs. Hey, I'm doing a good job, aren't I? Of course you are. I know how hard you work. I know you better than anyone. Hehe. I'm glad you think so. You must be tired. There. I'm always here for you. Kanjiro. I'll cast the usual spell to cheer you up, okay? Keep fighting the good fight, Leah. Con. Yeah, I feel better already. Thanks, Kanjiro. Whoa! What should we do? We definitely weren't supposed to see that. This is bad, Cielo. She's talking to a stuffed animal like it's a person. She's just tired, I'm sure. It's because we're always asking for her to help with everything. Hehe, Kanjiro, my dear friend Kanjiro. I am wondering, why did they give Kanjiro a model? Like, some characters in the side cast don't have models. Dust and Rin's party members, they don't have models and never appear in this game. But this fox, which I don't remember if he's ever had any, like, actual story relevance. Like, in the main story, we learn this is a quirky thing she does and talk to this doll, and that her room is always messy. But I don't feel like Kanjiro has ever been stolen and used in a cutscene. I don't even remember in the main story if this Kanjiro model was used. Like, is it an actual model, or is it like a picture, PNG, something like that? Because I don't think any of the limbs are moving, or the head. Now, I could be wrong, and that they have moved it in one of the events I never played, like maybe on a side banner, or something else. Leah! My dear friend Leah! Leah's going to lose her mind at this rate! We've got to do something! Yeah! We have to do a better job of being there for her! You're right! We need to look after her! Okay, let's do this! And so, Leah's conversation with her stuffed toy fox became an unexpected source of inspiration for her companions. I feel like a lot of these character episodes are really showing different aspects of the Axel Hearts' life. Like, the first part kind of showed the background planning that the Axel Hearts do to try and help their popularity, coming up with new ideas to either improve themselves or just practice on what they already know. While the second one is dealing with their stress of their work. Since it's mostly a Leah character episode, we only see how she deals with the stress. And the way she deals with it is apparently disassociating from everything and just kind of having a therapy session with her toy. I'm glad it shows more into these guys' lives on stuff they decide to do in their free time.
KonoSuba.
Leah, Part 3. During an Axo Heart show, Leah and the others were working the crowd between songs.
リアちゃんは最近
Leah, has anything nice happened to you lately?
そうだな。
Let's
手
see.
作りのプレゼント
Oh,
をもらったこと
I
かな。
received a handmade
作っ
gift.
てくれた人の孫
Getting something like that really shows how much people care.
そうね
Indeed.
それじゃあ
So, with gratitude in our hearts, here's our last song. A few days later,
こっちが
these are
私へ
presents
の
for
プレゼ
me.
ント
Leah,
リアとシエ
yours
ラ
and
のプレゼント
Cielo's
は
presents are in
それ
those
ぞれこの
boxes.
段ボールの中よ
3人とも
You
相
three
変わ
always
らずす
receive
ごいプレ
mountains
ゼ
of
ントのようだ
gifts.
な。
ファンが増えてる証拠
It's
で
a
すよ
sign
ね
of our growing
すご
fan
く嬉しい
base.
です
It sure is nice.
お
Oh,
菓子美味しそう
these snacks look
ア
tasty.
クア人のものを勝手に
You
取っては
shouldn't
ダメ
take
です
things
よ
that don't belong to you.
あらこのクッ
Hmm,
キー手作り
these
みたい
cookies look homemade.
熱心なファンがいた
You've
も
got some
のね
really passionate fans.
このピンクの封筒。
That pink envelope
いつも
always
応
comes
援
with
の
a
言葉
kind
を
note
送って
from
く
a
れる人
fan.
だ。
Today
今日
they
は手
brought
作りのクッ
cookies.
キーを持ってきた
I'm
みた
so
いだな。
grateful.
嬉しいよ。
何何
Let me
私
see.
が作りました
I made these
ぜひ
myself.
食べてください
Please enjoy them.
あれ
It doesn't
差
say
出
who
人
it's
の名前
from.
がないわねアクア
Aqua,
人の手紙
you
を勝
shouldn't
手に
read
読んでは
letters
ダ
that
メ
aren't
ですよ
addressed to you. Why is Megamine being such a stickler right now for the rules? I feel like she's pretty close to Aqua in being like not much of the caring type and kind of being selfish. So her being like, oh Aqua, you shouldn't eat things and read things that don't belong to you, feels a little out of character. That feels more like a darkness thing to say than a Megamine thing. Like sometimes she acts responsible whenever she's around her sister, but she is not usually this responsible. So maybe she picked up the box, but she really hasn't taken anything that would make Megamine say, you shouldn't eat those, because Aqua hasn't eaten them yet. And she literally asked Leah, hey, can I see that letter? And Leah, I would imagine, gave her the letter. Because it didn't seem like Leah and her were fighting over the letter. Because it didn't seem like Leah was like, no, I don't want to show you my letter. So I don't know why Megamine is like, don't read stuff that doesn't belong to you, when Aqua literally asked to read it and Leah handed it over.
毎回名前が書
They
いてなく
never
て
leave their
ね。
name.
握手会などで
I'd
会っ
like
た
to
ら
thank them
お礼
if
が
I
言いた
ever
いと思
see
ってい
them
るん
at
だ
our
け
meet
ど
and greets, but
奥ゆかしいファンというわけか。
perhaps they're just very modest.
このたくさんのプレゼント
Are you
全
gonna
部
keep
取って
all
お
of
くの
those presents?
場所も取り
Do
そう
you
よ
even
ね
have the space?
でも捨てられ
We
ない
can't
よ。
throw them away.
ファンの気持ちを考
They
える
represent
と
the
ね。
love of our
物が
fans.
増えていって
Though
困
it
っ
is
てい
getting
ないと
rather
言え
cluttered
ば
around
不
here.
になるけど。
いい話なのですが
That's all well and
部
good,
屋は整理
but I
した方
think
が
you
いい
should
と思います
tidy
よ
up. Especially
リア
you,
の場合
Leah.
は特に
Yeah,
気をつけるよ。
I'll get on that.
片付けられない系女子じゃない。
今日のショーもお疲れさん。
Another good show
だい
today.
ぶ盛り上がったな。
The crowd loved you.
はい
Yeah,
私も
and
前
I'm
よ
a
りほんのち
teensy
ょっと
bit more
慣れた気が
comfortable
し
with
ます
handshakes now, too.
このまま苦手を
Hopefully this helps you get over your phobia.
今日のプレゼントは
Let's check today's presents. Ah,
ピンクの封
it's
筒の
another
下から
pink
また
envelope.
贈り物よ手編みのセット
a hand-knit sweater.
あ前
Is
回の
this
ショーの
because
時
you
に
said you thought you were catching a cold at the last show?
ありがたい。
How
で
thoughtful.
も
Though,
願っている
I
よう
feel
で
kinda
少し
bad
申
because
し
it's
訳ない
kind
気
of
も
like
す
I
るね。
asked for it. A few days later,
ピンクの封筒の
our
人
pink envelope fan
今日
sent
は
a
手作
handmade
りのぬい
stuffed
ぐるみ
animal.
ね
お友達だと思って
The note says,
おしゃべり
Talk
して
to
ね
her like you would a
と
friend.
書いてある。
リアちゃんがぬいぐるみ
Leah
とお
does
しゃべ
like
りを
talking with
する
stuffed
趣味を持ってる
animals,
ってどう
but
して
how
知
would
って
they
るんだ
know
ろう
that?
ファンにも隠してる情
It's a
報のは
secret
ず
to
な
even
の
our
に
biggest fans.
これっ
Wait,
て
could it
も
be?
しかして
よう、プレゼ
Hey,
ントは受け取ったか？
got your presents?
そろそろ撤収を。
We should head.
カズマさ
Oh,
んちょうど
Kazuma.
いいところに
Perfect timing.
意見を聞かせ
We'd
てほ
like
しい
your
ことが
opinion
あるん
about
です
something.
なんだ？
What's
何
up?
かトラブルか？
Is there a problem?
このすば。
きっとストーカーですね
Sounds like a stalker to
リアの
me.
プライベートな趣味
It's
まで知
gross
っている
that
と
they know so
気持ち
much
悪い
about
です
Leah's private life.
気
Gross might be a bit of an overstatement, but, well, it is concerning. I like how we have two perspectives here. Megumin just assuming the worst, that the fan is a stalker, and that they're always watching Leah, or at least trying to see the most private things about Leah. While Leah is a little bit downplaying how much these people know, but is also not trying to assume the worst in calling them gross. Because we don't know under which context they might have figured out that Leah talks to stuffed animals, considering that in some other character episodes and events, we have seen her bring around Kanjiro. He doesn't always stay at home. Because I think it was in Mitsugiri's character episodes that we saw that she took Kanjiro out to go eat with the Axel Hearts and Kazuma when they were having a producer meeting or an Axel Hearts meeting. So the fan might have just saw then that Leah was talking to Kanjiro, or maybe she kept her window open at some point, and maybe the fan was walking by their house and just saw her talking with Kanjiro. Because I don't know if the public knows where these guys live. It seems like it may be a secret, but if she's keeping the window open and is kind of talking loudly, or just anyone can peek into her house and see her, and they're a fan, I'm sure they would be paying attention for a while at what she's doing. Which I wouldn't say is stalkerish, but it is kind of bad to be looking in someone's window, or probably just staring at them while they're doing normal things like going out to eat or just walking about. It sounds like more than just an enthusiastic fan. What do we do, Kazuma? It's anonymous, but still had to be delivered by hand to reception. And we have these pink envelopes as a clue. Let's keep watch during the next meet and greet. I'm sorry to put you through all this trouble. Don't sweat it. It's another sign of your success. There'll be other obsessed fans like this in the future. Now is the time to learn how to handle them. A few days later, a box for gifts sat at the edge of the stage as Kazuma and the others watched from the shadows. Will they really come? Of course they will. That's why you kept saying how much you liked presents during the last few shows. Oh, look at that! The envelope in that person's hand! Hehe, Leah's sure to like this. It's the pink envelope! We've got him! Eek! Kazuma! What are you doing? Wait, Yunyun? Leah's stalker was Yunyun all along? I'm not a stalker! I'm just giving Leah presents because she likes them! What did you bring her this time? This! It's a handmade pendant? Axel Heart's songs always cheer me up when I'm feeling down. Leah really makes me feel so much better about life. That's kind of sad that Yunyun is feeling down about life. Makes me feel so much better about life. Like, damn, Leah and the Axel Hearts cheer her up. Like, if only she had more friends to be around, which I don't know if that's her self-isolation of her thinking she doesn't have friends, or her friends actually being kind of mean and not going to visit Yunyun more often than they should, making her feel down about herself, where she then kind of got to depend on the Axel Hearts' songs and stuff. Because this does make sense. In the story mode, and I'm thinking some events, we've seen that Yunyun goes to their shows, either just to enjoy the music, or that she enjoys the community of being with a group that enjoys all the same things, which are the Axel Hearts. So I really hope this has a good heartwarming message, and that no one's mean to Yunyun here. Because Megumin should be here helping out, and I don't want her to get into a fight with Yin Yun. You're so calm and cool. I want to be just like you. I'll always cheer for you. Please take it. Thank you. I'll be at your next show too. I promise. See you. That's right. Yin Yun did ask me about Leah earlier, and now she's become a fan. I don't think I've ever met a fan who was so shy before. I'm proud to be able to give someone courage like that. Leah gripped the pendant tightly and promised herself to keep doing her best as a dancer. Okay, that one was another good one as well. No real bad ones so far for Leah's character episodes. This seems like another aspect that the Axel Hearts have to deal with. So Leah having to deal with fans and possibly stalker fans, where she has to look out for them, do something about them to either make sure they're not stalkers or possibly tell them something so they'll hopefully stop in the future. We are definitely seeing a lot of different aspects of the Axel Hearts and what they have to deal with being a dance idol group. Leah, Part 4. The last show of our tour was quite a hit. Thanks for all the hard work, you guys. I hope I look cute despite how exhausted I was. I can still hear everyone cheering us on though. I'm so glad we pushed through. Me too. We finally get a day off tomorrow though. Let's enjoy it. What are you two planning to do? I haven't really thought about it. Well, I have plans to go to the hot springs with a special someone. A special someone? Leah, do you have a boyfriend? You can't! Remember what Kazuma said? Dancers can't have romantic relationships. Our Leah became a woman. What are you talking about? Obviously, I meant Kanjiro. Kanjiro? I made reservations for us at the Archeracia Hot Spring ages ago. Wait, you made reservations for Kanjiro too? We'll be sharing a room. Oh, but don't worry. I won't let the room get messy, I swear. Kanjiro, are you okay? Being stuffed into the bag must have been hard. But look, we've arrived at Archeracia. Wow, what a lovely room. Right. And what's better, there's a hot spring nearby. Hehe. Isn't it nice traveling together like this? Yeah, I'm having the time of my life. I wonder if I should have booked a smaller room. This one feels a little big for us. I'm probably overthinking it. Alright, let's get some lunch, then head to the hot spring. I remember doing a show in this square. It feels like ages ago. If I recall correctly, there should be a cafe just... Excuse me? You wouldn't happen to be Leah from the group Axel Hearts, would you? Yes, that's me. I knew it! I'm a huge fan! Do you think I could get your autograph? Oh, of course. Hey, wait a minute! This is a registration form for the Order of Axis! Don't worry the small details. If you sign now, you'll get an entire year's supply of our edible soap. I don't want it. Stop trying to force the pen into my hand. Please, someone help. Get away from Leah this instant. I'm not moving from this spot until you do. Cielo? Cielo? Is that really you? This is perfect. I can get your autograph too. Wait, if you touch her... No! Get away from me! Ugh, long live the Order of Axis! I couldn't manage to keep myself from hitting him. This time, I have no complaints. I was almost forced to sign that form. But what are you doing here, anyway? To be honest, I was worried about you, so I got on the first coach heading this direction. You were that worried? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your vacation. I'll head home and leave you alone. Hey, wait! There's no need to rush off. Since you're already here, how about we get some lunch? Are you sure? Of course. Enjoying some nice food, seeing the sights. Today sure was a wonderfully relaxing day. The only downside was the recruiter. I'm glad you followed me, though. To be honest, I was feeling a bit lonely. Ah, Leah. How about we finish this wonderful day with a dip in the hot springs to melt away our... What's this? Well, if it isn't Leah and Cielo. What an absolute unplanned coincidence this is. Erika! You followed me too? No! Like I said, coincidence! The coach I boarded just happened to be the one headed to Arcadia, so I... Sounds like you were worried about Leah too. Eck! I just couldn't help thinking about whoever's gonna have to clean up Leah's room after she makes a mess. It's Leah's fault for making me worry about her in the first place. I'm sorry for tagging along though. I'm happy you're here. We were just about to head to the hot spring. Why don't you join us? Really? Well, I mean if you insist. I guess I have a hard time relaxing without the two of you around. We've never been on a vacation with just us either. Who are the other people that they've gone on vacation with? Because unless there was a producer, manager, or like a crew in the past that these guys all went on vacation with, why would a vacation never be just the three of them? Now, maybe they've gone on vacation with their other friends before, like Kazuma and his crew, or maybe with some of the other side characters. But yeah, I don't know who else they would have gone on vacation with that would have been more than just these three. With Kanjiro, this is our first ever 4-person vacation. So you are counting Kanjiro too. Of course I am. After all, Kanjiro is essentially the 4th member of Axo Hearts. Axo Hearts has 3 members. That's how we introduce ourselves at every show. Trivial details. Come on, let's go enjoy the hot spring. Leah, this is no trivial detail. Erika, try to calm down. Hehe, it really is more fun when we're all together. The three continue to enjoy their time in Arcadia, chatting boisterously late into the evening. And just another good one. All of these were just good. I would not say great or bad. Since we didn't learn like a lot of new stuff from these and didn't see any super new combinations that we've never seen before. I do think this showed off a lot of different aspects from the Axo Hearts that we don't usually get to see. Like how they deal with their fans, how they deal with stress, how Leah deals with her 2 other teammates, and what these guys try and do on their vacation time off. Just a lot of different things, so I'm glad we had a lot of variety here. I don't like how we didn't get to see any interactions that were unique or different than what we usually see. All we saw Leah interact with was the Axo Hearts and the KonoSuba crew, and we did have like a bit of a cameo of seeing Yun also interact with them. But aside from that, nothing really different. We just got a little bit more of an expansion on Yun's relationship with the Axo Hearts, but specifically Leah, and how Yun sees Leah as an inspiration. But overall, all these stories were just good. I wouldn't say great. They did entertain me quite a bit. I hope you guys enjoyed KonoSuba Fantastic Days, Leah's character episodes. And if you guys enjoyed, please make sure to follow me on all my social medias like my Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube, my DLive, my TikTok, my Kick, Rumble, Odyssey, and Patreon. And check out my second YouTube channel. And like and comment on all my videos, and even join my Discord. There you can stay up to date with everything I choose to do, where my streams, videos, or anything else. But yeah, hope to see you guys next time. Bye.